Welcome to Feast, Michigan. In this series, we are going to take a culinary treasure hunt, feeding our appetite with fresh and local. Today, we are in Pontiac, Oakland County. This is a city with a long history, some hidden gems, and people with a passion about their city and the area. So let's explore, cook, and meet some of the locals. Goldner Walsh opened its doors in 1953. It now sits on over 10 acres of land right here in the middle of Pontiac. This site hosts complementary businesses that share the same spirit with sustainable and environmentally sound practices. Let's go meet Tim Travis. This is a great space.
Thank you. I love it here.
Yeah, can you tell me a little bit more about the business?
Well, we're an interesting business. We're a long-time landscape company that's been in business since 1953. And this location is the longest running business in Pontiac, dating back to 1890. It's given me an opportunity to reinvent our business, and I did several things. I have not only Goldner Walsh, and we run the flower shop and the landscaping, but my stone guy moved his business here, and now the events have become a huge part of our business. And then I invited a special friend.
I've heard the city girls are going to join us today.
Yes, they are.
And they've prepared something special for us.
It's fabulous.
Did you leave heaven?
I'm going to show you how to make an elevated goat cheese salad using Swiss chard, pea shoots, pansy flowers, fresh herbs such as oregano, thyme, and fresh basil. It's going to get a little poached duck egg and some grilled goat cheese. First, we're going to drop our duck eggs gently into this pot of water that is seasoned with salt and a little bit of rice wine vinegar. So while those are going, we're going to drop our goat cheese on the grill. And this is going to give it a really nice smoky char flavor too. Now what we're going to do is take this vinaigrette, 1 part of olive oil, a little mirin, and some rice wine vinegar. I added some salt and some bee pollen into it as well, so it's going to give it a really nice sweetness. We're just going to lightly dress this, and then this is just going to get a little bundle on the side of the plate here. Off to the side, because we're going to use the other half of the plate here for our goat cheese and for our poached duck eggs. Now we grab our goat cheese off the grill. Picked up a lot of that nice smoky flavor from the grill. And place our duck eggs right on top of the goat cheese. And now we're just going to dress it gently with a little bit of the bee pollen and mirin vinaigrette. And that's our elevated goat cheese salad with poached duck egg. All right.
Thanks, Chef Matt.
So excellent.
This looks delicious.
So the idea is when you crack into this, you're gonna get that yolk come out with the creaminess from the goat cheese, the acidity from the vinaigrette.
That is so good.
It's okay. It's a duck egg.
It might look like we're in the middle of the country, but downtown Pontiac is just a skip down the road. Welcome to the Menagerie. This is a pop-up restaurant with a stellar roster of chefs and events. Tonight, the Menagerie is hosting a potluck for chefs, purveyors, and suppliers. The entrance fee is as usual. Bring a dish. This promises to be a tasting menu extraordinaire. I've made a Roquefort terrine. It's a bit nerve-wracking when the chefs are tasting your efforts. Come on. Let's mingle, eat, and face the critics. Here we are with April and James Forbes, the owners of the Menagerie restaurant. Now tell me, what is a pop-up restaurant?
A pop-up restaurant is a restaurant facility that allows chefs to come in and treat it as their restaurant for the evening. So it allows them to play around with the idea of owning their own restaurant without investing into a brick and mortar.
And why Pontiac?
Why Pontiac? Because we are experiencing a culinary renaissance. It's just perfect timing to be in the city.
And now we reveal our final destination, the Wesson Lawn Tennis Club, a hidden jewel right in the center of Pontiac. Here's Bill Massey, visionary for this stunning facility. Hi, Bill. Nice to meet you.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's great to be here. I love this place. How long has it been open?
It's been open for 2 years, but this is really the first year that the clubhouse has been open as well. So really, this is our first full year in operation.
Why grass?
Well, you know, it's interesting because grass, I think, is the best surface, even at the professional level for tennis. But I'm an architect, and this is an aesthetic experience. And usually tennis players don't have an aesthetic experience. It's usually they're just hitting on a hard court. But here, it's beautiful, and that's the reason.
And how many courts do you have here?
We have 24 grass courts and 4 hard courts, a pool, and a clubhouse.
Huh. And you know that Wimbledon only has 19, so you're beating them. It's just a fantastic place, and it's just a pleasure to be here.
Thanks so much for coming. I'm following your lead. Cheers.
Cheers.
So we're starting off tonight's dinner with the Statement Teeny. Valentine's White Flower Vodka. This is made in Detroit. Has a nice elderflower background to it. And the Schramm Statement Mead. Statement Mead is made with 51% Baton cherries. The rest is honey wine. So it's got a rich, sweet honey background flavor, bright cherries, the elderflowers, and just a drop of Campari and sweet vermouth. Bring those flavors up.
Hi, I'm Matt. This is my bronze scallop Michigan cream corn, a little bit of bacon and onion marmalade, some fresh chives, and some fresh radish sprouts from Work Farms. Here's our next course, a braised oxtail ossobuco. The oxtail's from Searoy Farms in Yale, Michigan. Rubbed with cocoa cinnamon chili, a little bit of espresso, served atop a black forbidden rice risotto, topped with a fresh gremolata, lots of garlic, parsley, lemon zest, better made potato chips to balance the texture, adds that crispy component to it, and then some fresh scallions. And that's it.
I'd like to propose a toast. Thank you all for coming to Feast Michigan. May you never want for wine nor a friend to drink it with. Cheers.
Cheers. Excellent job, man. Excellent job, man.
We're loving it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Who gave you the idea to put the potato chips, the better made?
We do a lot of things where we try to combine, you know, old and new, familiar and unfamiliar, kind of, you know, bridge that gap. Fago rock and rye pudding.
Rock and rye
With, smashed up peanut brittle and a sugar tweel cookie.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah. Fago.
A twill cookie, huh?
Yeah. You can.
And then you feed it to your child. You feed it to your child after 3 weeks.
Get it fresh, get it local, and thanks for watching Feast Michigan. And please, drink, drive, and text responsibly.